Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything. Welcome back to Test is Wild. If you're new here, my name is Colin. Thanks for stopping by. Please consider liking and subscribing below. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. One quick reminder, there's a comment pinned below with timestamps so you can hop through the video and view the portions most relevant to you. In this video, I'm going to tell you a story. A couple months back, I had had my Tesla for about 5 to 6 months, had a girlfriend at the time, and she was just begging me to let her drive the car and see exactly how it was like. So after owning the vehicle for this long, I was finally comfortable enough with allowing her to drive the vehicle and see what it was like. So we were down in Golden, Colorado. She was just driving around the city, taking it very easily, and some dick, excuse my language, came up on my ass, like literally a few inches off of the bumper, was honking and revving their engine. It was some big truck, and I don't know, they were really pressuring my girlfriend to go, so I told her, just pull over, let them go past just to get them out of here. It's a stressful incident driving a new car, an expensive car that's not yours. So she does, and unfortunately she gets too close to the curb and curb rashes Nico's passenger front side wheel. It's not super bad, but it's been there for a couple months, and you know, every day I look at it and notice it. She felt terrible. Wasn't ultimately, you know, her fault. I finally went out and picked up some supplies to hopefully do a DIY repair on this curb rash. What we're gonna do is we're gonna DIY repair some curb rash. I don't care if it's absolutely perfect, just want it to be good enough because I do plan on powder coating these wheels in the near future. So let's get started. Alright, so I looked up a few tutorials on how to do this online, and most of them recommend just a series of sanding down the wheel and evening out the curb rash. So we have 80, 220, 400, 1500, and 2000. So yeah, we're just going to basically work our way through these until we get it to a place where I'm happy with it. And finally, to finish it off, when we do have it to a level of sanding that I'm pleased with, did get some aluminum and magnesium polish here by Mothers. So that should finish it off. Hopefully this comes out pretty well. I really have no idea how well it's going to go. The total cost of everything was around $42, and it's another DIY project that I can do on my Tesla. All right, so let's take a look at the damage up close and personal. So as I said, it is on the right passenger front tire. You can probably already see it here. So it is along this entire edge all the way there. It's probably close to a foot long. There's also a little bit over here. Don't know how that got there, but all right, so the first step here is going to be using the 80 Grit Sandpaper. So we're going to start with that. We're going to cut some strips to size and just get to work. The sun is just about to set here, so I'm not sure that we'll be able to finish this product tonight. Anyways, let's get started here. Alright, so one thing that I forgot to mention is if you do decide to do this, make sure you have a face mask. I'm just using a cardigan and some eye protection because this does generate a lot of aluminum dust and you don't want to be inhaling that, and you also do not want to get that in your eyes. But I have finished stage 1 for the most part using the 80 Grit Sandpaper. Alright, so I don't know how well you guys can actually see this, but this is the result from day 1 here. We did get a little bit extra up on here, but I'm going to be able to fix that with paint at the end. And as I've said multiple times in the past, we're going to be powder coating these wheels shortly. So in the end, it ultimately does not matter how these look, but we're still going to try and make them look as good as possible. I'm actually surprised how difficult it is to notice just with the bare aluminum. Alright, so as we can see for the aluminum polish, I am using Mother's. This stuff is amazing. Any products by Mother's are truly awesome. So this is really great stuff meant for the car. It's magnesium and aluminum polish. So we just got done polishing up our work here. And as you can see, it is like mirror finish now, which is pretty darn cool to see. So from here we're going to move on to painting. So unfortunately Tesla does not sell the paint color that works with these wheels. They don't sell it, you know, as touch-up paint anywhere because it is just for the wheels. I've read online that people have struggled to find this and to match it. So eventually the person that I was reading this about, they gave him a new wheel, hoping that happens to me, but I don't think it will. So what I ended up doing was going to AutoZone and looking at their Dupli-Color Paint touch-up paint kits and looking at what colors might match the car the best. And what I ended up finding was that it was Honda Satin Silver is the color that looked to me like it matched this color the best, because it is like a very light silver. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. Hopefully it matches. If not, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, so we'll find out shortly. Alright, so we just wrapped up with the Dupli-Color Scratch Fix all-in-one paint pen here, and I think it came out pretty darn well considering what we were dealing with. As you can see, it's behind me. If you can pick out exactly where it is, you have a good eye. It does turn out really well. I know the lighting isn't the greatest, but we'll get kind of closer here so you can see it is on that right side. Not terrible whatsoever. I'm happy with it for now. You know, it's really going to take a keen eye, somebody walking up and looking for it. So overall, there you go. It's a lot of work to fix this. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it because there are places that seem to fix these for pretty cheap. I mean, I got all of the materials for around $45 to $50, but there are places that seem to fix all four wheels for like, you know, $250, $300. So at least that's what I've seen maybe on the internet sometime in my life. I can't remember. Anyways, still a fun DIY project. As I said, these are getting powder coated. So in the end, what this looks like does not matter. For you, I would take a bit more time and relax if it does matter. But yeah, we're going to powder coat these rims very soon. So this was just a fun thing. And in the end, I got it smooth for them. So a lot of fun, cool DIY project for the Tesla Model 3 or any vehicle, you know, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. As always, I've got a lot of new content coming your way, so make sure you stay tuned, and we will see you guys next video.